Here comes the Kingslayer. I think the look of confidence on the face of Seth Rollins says it all. He is ready.
Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. The first superstar to get 2 falls will win the match. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities.
Continental Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner. Debuted as part of the Shield with Reigns and Ambrose.
Rollins thrives and is driven by people doubting him, by people saying that he can't do something. Rollins will do it just to silence them and smile in their face.
The eclectic Shinsuke.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the United States champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
One of the most dangerous superstars WWE has ever known. And not only because he's a world-renowned striker, maybe the best in the whole business, you are looking at a master of mind games, a psychological warrior.
Some might say those mind games, that sinister-like attitude represents the true personality of Shinsuke Nakamura. A man who feels he has freed himself from the weight of the WWE Universe. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
And he's a proud guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applies.
Dragons. Goes for the cover. All too easy for Shinsuke Nakamura to escape. What a kick out. Oh, look at it. This guy has every square inch of that ring scouted to perfection.
Hooked up and...
Targeting the arm now. Look at the Northern Lights. He's calling for it.
See if he takes the bait.
DDT!
I don't know how I feel about Seth Rollins lately, guys. Seth wanted to be great. He wanted to be the man, and he had no reservations in how he achieved that. But now, it looks like he's lost some of that edge.
And what a reversal from Seth Rollins.
Rollins, so impressive.
Corey, I would have to disagree with the notion that Seth has lost his edge. Rollins still wants to be great and still wants to be the man. But now he is doing it face to face.
Look, the biggest difference between the Seth of the past and the Seth now is that he's not stabbing people in the back. He's atoning for his sins and confronting the competition head on.
Oh, look at it. Seth Rollins finds a way out.
Beautiful reverse STO. Face first.
Stationary position, turns around.
Well, that'll do a number on your insides.
He gets him with a reversal.
If Rollins can keep his emotions in check, he can figure out a way to take this.
He doesn't look too eager to get up, and I don't blame him.
And here we go. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
This could be it, guys.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Seth
Rollins delivers the pain in an astonishing fashion, folks. Ouch.
This is all but
Buckle bomb.
That should do it.
that was both a...
He's got him covered. And the shoulder's up in time.
This is amazing.
One arm hooked.
Shinsuke Nakamura with a nice reversal.
When this guy's on, look out.
Seth Rollins got on a dangerous path there.
Great move by the Architect. Beautiful tope atomico.
Nicely done. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, the reversal by Shinsuke Nakamura. What? Shinsuke Nakamura putting together here.
That's called being driven straight down to the canvas. What power.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Watch the Northern Lights suplex. And Shinsuke Nakamura is playing some Japanese mind games now.
For everybody that can hear my voice, listen to what I'm about to say. There aren't too many men on this planet who can go toe-to-toe with Shinsuke Nakamura and live to tell about it. Just don't do it.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Oh, the Architect is rolling now.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end.
Call a super kick! This one is over.
And here we go. Seth Rollins sees his opening. Buckle bomb!
Game, set, match.
We got it covered. Single leg drop kick. Shinsuke Nakamura beginning to breathe a little heavy now.
He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
You learn a lot about a guy in a match like this. What I've learned so far here tonight is that there's absolutely no quit in him.
counter here.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
He's in trouble.
Better stay right where he is.
This has been a rule. Look at this.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
He wants no part of the outside.
Seth Rollins has him right where he wants him. Oh, and he reverses it.
Looks to be focusing on the arm now.
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How good is Seth Rollins?
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
That has got to be it.
Will he be victorious?
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent
Here is your
WWE
winner,
history.
Seth Rollins.
It's all over, and Seth Rollins stands victorious.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
And give this Houston crowd credit for being on their feet almost the
Wait for it. Wait for it. God, I love when he does that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The following contest is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, the NXT North American Champion,
the leader of Undisputed Era.
From a journey around the world to bursting on the scene at NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3, Adam Cole is finally on the big stage where he's wanted to be all along.
The mission statement has been very simple. Shock the system.
You're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk, and Adam Cole has done everything and then some.
Steve Austin once described him as hellacious inside the ring and on the microphone. I agree with the rattlesnake. The big man's here.
And his opponents, first, from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at 330 pounds, Otis Dozovic.
How can you not like Otis Dozovic? He's always fired up. Always ready to go.
What's wrong with him? He's had too much caffeine.
Well, maybe that too.
Otis Dozovic is as wide as he is tall.
Otis Dozovic is fired up. I like it.
Welcome to Balor Club.
And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
The future is bright for the Irishman, Finn Balor. A bona fide superstar the world over, Finn Balor seems to get better, faster, stronger, and more dangerous every single week in WWE.
Guys, if you are looking for a billboard example of a superstar who has it, who has the it factor, look no further than Finn Balor.
And here is the big dog.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just the guy. And at this point in his career, that is flat out undisputable.
The combatants have entered the ring, the bell is rung, and we are underway. This is one of the most challenging matches for a superstar to compete in. We'll see tonight which of these four superstars will emerge the victor.
Any one of these four competitors can win this match, guys, which is what makes this fatal four-way so unpredictable.
Roman Reigns calls the ring his yard, and I don't expect him to give it up tonight.
Well, the big dog's on the hunt, and I wouldn't want to be in his sights right now.
Going for an encore here. Back in the ring again. Back inside the ring now.
Tell you, watching Extreme Rules matches make me happy. My in-ring days are behind me. You talk about a treacherous environment to compete in. He's got the shoulders down.
And Roman Reigns powers out.
Not yet.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. It'll be interesting to see how he responds here in this four-way environment.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
When we talk about fatal four-way matches, and Corey, you mentioned this before, everyone is battling for themselves. Alliances are fleeting, and a rivalry can be conceived or renewed at any time. There are instances when friends have to battle one another if they are to achieve everything they want to.
Oh, and he slips out. Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Right to the face.
Twice as nice.
Watch out, that was power on top of more power. What a slam.
No, he reverses it.
And we're back to this form of attack. He looks a bit off his game here. He's got not one, but three guys looking to destroy him here tonight.
At this point, it's still anybody's match, Cole, but he's got to be careful not to take too much more punishment here if he wants to be the one walking away with the win.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Make your last shot count.
There is no coming back from that one. Oh, man, Roman Reigns doesn't even know where he is.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding. Otis Dozovic got out of there in time.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Finn Balor.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off.
He's going for the pin. And Finn Balor gets out of the pinfall.
Yeah, it's just too early.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Unbelievable move by Adam Cole.
Truly spectacular.
He's in the driver's seat now.
And here we go. Adam Cole with the cover.
Yeah, he's got a lot left in him.
So resourceful. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Roman Reigns. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Roman Reigns has found a way to take charge of this match.
So much has been said about Finn Balor. What's wrong? Superman punch!
Game, set.
He can do it here.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow! Lightning fast reflexes. He has something big planned. Watch this here. Reflecting on Finn Balor's main roster. Oh, 1916. Finn Balor going for the cover.
Finn Balor is in position.
1916. Finn Balor never ceases to amaze me. The body can't take much more of that. That's it. It's over. It's over.
Finn Balor.
That's the way they drew it up.
The Irishman has his Irish up.
Look at Finn Balor making his moves. The frequency of
Down 19-16. Can he finish him off here?
Going all the way up.
Look out! Elbow drop!
Shoulders on the mat.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Real close. Too close for comfort.
Dangerous.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What's wrong?
Superman punch! Good night!
Wow, what a gritty performance. How is Adam Cole going to remain alive?
He'll find a way.
Look at Otis Dozovic. Oh, it's Otis Dozovic bringing the pain.
That might just be the final.
His shoulders are down. 2. Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
High coup de grace. That's how you put an exclamation.
The shoulders are down.
It's coming.
A back suplex. Shoulders on the mat. 1. There's the kick out by Otis Dozovic.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
1. He's got some fight left in him.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Sling blade. Nicely done. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on.
He's going for the pin. 2. And he's able to get the shoulder up.
Can you believe this?
He clearly has confidence in that move. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He's calling for it.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Here's the cover. Big time Samoan drop right there.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
Superman punch.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
He thinks he has it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, and the ref gets absolutely...
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. Oh boy, he is rolling. Otis Dozovic got out of there in time.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Finn Balor is in position.
No, reverses it.
Oh, 1916. But I don't know how much...
Oh, it's Otis Dozovic bringing the pain.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Counter here. He caught him slipping. He's focusing on the face now. This could be big. This might be big. Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. Unbelievable move by Adam Cole.
Truly spectacular.
Wow. And the cover for the win.
This is it.
Oh, ouch. Oh, and the ref gets taken out.
What's he made of, paper mache? Stop in the leg.
Just nasty. He's playing with him now. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Adam Cole, this is going to be big.
Tell me about it.
Make your last shot count.
That might have done it, Cole.
Unbelievable move by Adam Cole.
Truly spectacular.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
And look at
what incredible power.
wow, what a vertical suplex.
Oh boy,
He's got the shoulders down.
1, 2, 3. And Reigns picks up the win.
you can't help but be impressed by the big dog. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns.
This man is a real force. Drew McIntyre.
A revamped attitude, revamped appearance.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tornado tag team match. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre's made it his mission to eliminate all the complacency in WWE.
You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. And Drew will admit that he became complacent. Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top. When he got fired, he went away, he got a new attitude, and now he's back, bigger and badder than ever.
With a vengeance.
Yeah, this new attitude from Drew McIntyre dictates he will take whatever he wants.
McIntyre laser focused.
And the yes movement is in full effect.
Self-made superstar.
Daniel Bryan's so proud of the fact that he didn't have the hype machine. He didn't have all the praise and promotion. He became a star because he earned his way and he earned the respect of the WWE Universe.
Big time stage for the Undisputed Era.
And at a combined weight of 397 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era.
Top guy time.
And at a combined weight of 446 pounds, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, the Road
Warriors. And here comes the Architect.
Seth freaking Rollins, the Kingslayer, the Architect, undeniably one of the best superstars WWE has seen this generation.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities.
Lock the doors.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Fringe is in the
And
house.
from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
He can be technically savvy. He can brawl with the best. Dean Ambrose, he's an anomaly.
No, he's not, Byron. He's nuts. The guy may sleep in a bedroom with padded walls, but one thing is undeniable. When Ambrose steps inside the ring, he is dangerous.
The universally feared in-ring veteran Bobby Fish is set to display his combat art.
I wonder if we'll see any underhanded tactics from Bobby Fish here tonight.
Saxton, you're confusing underhanded tactics with Bobby Fish's natural talent and rugged grit.
And there's a quick kick. And he comes crashing down. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. Working the leg here. Takedowns like that will win you a lot of matches. And now he goes for it a second time. He's starting to stagger a bit. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan. Wow.
to soften him up a little here.
Hammerlock. Putting all that power to good use. Oh, man.
Gosh, why?
Second time's a charm.
Oh, what a clothesline. Very difficult position to be in right now.
Yeah, situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly.
Oh, take it down.
Set.
Got him good with a neck breaker. Oh, here we go.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
I know it's somewhat...
Here's a cover. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
Clothesline.
Keep your eye on this one. Back in from the floor.
Right to the neck.
Not the first time we... Look at this. Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end.
Bam! Can he finish the job? Seth Rollins really needed this break.
But what can he do with it? Drew McIntyre gets out of the way.
Uh-oh, the big boot is falling. Going for the double play with this move.
And now Dean Ambrose finds himself in a tough spot.
He's not careful. This could snowball out of control for him in a hurry.
We've seen superstars come back from long-term injuries with a newfound passion. And that's certainly been the case with Daniel Bryan's return to action in 2018.
Michael Cole, you ain't kidding. His return match at WrestleMania saw Bryan and Shane McMahon permanently derail Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn's Yep movement, much to the enjoyment of the 78,000-plus fans in New Orleans.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
Corey, you and Michael mentioned Daniel Bryan's newfound passion in 2018. We really saw Bryan's never-give-up spirit at the Greatest Royal Rumble when he broke Rey Mysterio's record for the most time spent in a single Royal Rumble match.
1 hour, 20 minutes to be exact.
Seth Rollins is in position.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Nobody controls.
Yeah, right to the back of the neck.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Seth Rollins looking for the pin.
I can't believe it. He just kicked out.
Yeah. Locks him with a series of kicks.
That could be a game changer.
Oh, what an uppercut. Caught in leg.
And it's Ambrose showing some agility.
Single leg drop kick. Caught him.
Oh, man. And the yes lock. The yes lock is applied. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Oh, he turns it around. Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Things are looking bleak for Wilder here.
That's better figure something out in a hurry. His outlook is not good at all.
I think this one's over. You better be careful. It looks to me like he's one big move away from losing this match.
Oh, there's some good contact there by Dash Wilder.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Throwing around some of that southern beat. And it's Ambrose showing some agility.
His signature slam. McIntyre looking to end this. Seth Rollins starting to look a bit weak now. Air raid siren.
I don't know how you survive that. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
The force of that impact should put an end to this match right here.
Did you see that vertical?
Here's his moment, Michael.
Shoulders down, is it enough? How's that for ferocious? It's like someone hit the repeat button for this move. McIntyre with the win. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here are your winners, Drew McIntyre
The shoulders are down for 3, and this one's
Welcome, everybody, to WWE Velocity. Michael Cole here alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. We kick things off with John Cena against a local competitor named Bryan Danielson.
I gotta say, Cole, I'm surprised Cena's not rapping at all tonight.
Well, that's because John Cena is focused. He's facing Brock Lesnar on SmackDown next week, and he's going to make an example of Bryan Danielson right here tonight.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
Well, Nelson, Dragon
got the shoulders down.
This Bryan Danielson guy looks a little nerdy, but apparently he's got a pretty impressive pedigree. Where'd he come from?
Cole, Bryan Danielson began his training with a former
the cover. That wasn't even close to 3.
Way too early.
Drop down.
I think Cena is a little surprised by the offense of this relative unknown.
Cena's new attitude, man, made him overlook Danielson, but if he refocuses, he should easily take control back here. Corey mentioned Bryan Danielson training with Shawn Michaels, and I see some of that high-flying pedigree. This kid doesn't strike me as a main event material like HBK. Anything else about his training?
Well, you can also see some serious technical wrestling chops, courtesy of additional training Danielson got from one half of the World Tag Team Champions, William Regal. Looks like John Cena is taking the upper hand. I can't tell what's more outrageous, Cena's recent raps or those ugly yellow pants.
You're just jealous, Saxton. Cena's got dope style and mad rhymes. Hippity-hoppity-hoppity.
Elbow drop. Just a step quicker, it looks like.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Brutal impact.
He needs to capitalize on it now.
Straight punch. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
A punishing strike. Back in from the floor.
John Cena's been on a roll lately. Ever since he started spitting rhymes back in October, he started to rile up all of the SmackDown locker room.
Yeah, Cena has gained attention and earned some wins, but he doesn't have any friends in the back. Nobody wants to tag with a trash talker.
The two of you mentioned Cena's new trash-talking raps. He has so much to work with this nerd Bryan Danielson. I can't believe he didn't have a jam ready today.
Well, there's a time to rap, and
Look out, John Cena is measuring. Shockwave sent down the spine.
that has got to be it.
Corey, check this out.
Yeah, that was amazing.
John Cena's stock has really risen lately, so it's no surprise that he's now... And a near fall.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relent got him good with the punch.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Going back to Cena's ruthless aggression, one could say Bryan Danielson's exhibiting that same exact thing here tonight. Would you agree, Cole?
Are you...
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Yes, and Bryan Danielson may have just closed the book on this one.
But can he follow up here?
Well, John Cena's in a real bad spot.
Look out, he breaks free.
Great job by him there, but he's still in a tough spot, Cole.
He's playing with him now.
See if he takes the bait.
Panic starting to set in for Cena. This could be a huge upset right here.
I'm seeing shades of Razor Ramon on Raw in 1993, guys. No, he breaks out of it.
But does he have enough energy left to get back on the offense?
Back in control of Cena, right back to the arm.
Great strategy, weaken the more powerful Cena by taking away one of his arms.
Bryan sticking to his wheelhouse, not taking any unnecessary risks here against John Cena.
Oh, just looking to control and neutralize the bigger man. Cena, though, back to his feet, and Bryan continues to work on the arm, but now Cena, test of strength, and you don't want to get into a power battle with John.
Absolutely not. Cover here.
And a kick out. And again, Cena powering Danielson down.
Oh, look at this incredible core strength by Danielson.
Cena cannot believe that he can't get Danielson's shoulders on the mat. Gonna try it again, and Danielson able to roll and send Cena flying. Incredible sequence.
Oh, man, Cena just took Danielson's head off.
We say that sometimes there's no replacement for brute force.
Second time we're seeing this here.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Sending a statement with that elbow. Snake eyes!
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Comes up big with the reversal. His shoulders are down. Oh, how resilient was that? Wow! Here we go. That was such a hard fall. That could take all the energy right out of you. Guys, are we about to see a scrawny nerd beat John Cena here on Velocity?
It's ruthless aggression's revenge, Michael. I love it.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
He's going to be feeling this one for a while. Yes, and Bryan Danielson may have just closed the book on this one.
Can he finish him off here?
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Referee stops the count on the ropes.
If you're Bryan Danielson, what do you do at this point as he whips Cena across the ring?
Oh, Cena gets up a boot just in time.
And now John Cena looking to take over. Looking up, put Bryan Danielson where he wants him. And here's the cover. And he got him. Cena with the win over Bryan Danielson.
Here is your winner, John
Valiant effort by
Cena.
Danielson, but Cena was just too much tonight.
A hard-fought victory tonight for Cena. Got to be impressed with Cena tonight. We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on The Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
Daniel Bryan has had compounding problems tonight, and the main one is standing ringside.
Yeah, but Miz isn't in the ring, Saxton. The World Heavyweight Champion is. If Daniel Bryan has an issue with The Miz, now is not the time to worry about it.
Boy, that hit the mark.
I'm still watching The Miz lurking at ringside. Why is The Miz even out here? The way he's treated Daniel Bryan has been demoralizing. There's no reason for The Miz to be out here.
Where do you want him to be, Byron? That's where he's supposed to be. He's Daniel Bryan's mentor. Just because Miz humbled Bryan earlier doesn't mean he's completely given up on his rookie. Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Say whatever you want to say about The Miz. He's a loudmouth, but he's the unified tag team champion. He's the United States champion. And the fact of the matter is, this guy, Daniel Bryan, has to show some respect for the WWE Pro.
Yeah, respect is due to The Miz. I mean, just because Miz comes out here in the WWE Universe, disrespects him for absolutely no reason, doesn't give Bryan the permission to do the same thing.
Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high.
Observing the relationship between The Miz and Daniel Bryan, I don't think there's any chance Bryan is going to forget the embarrassment he went through earlier. So what if Daniel Bryan doesn't want to show Miz any respect?
What if he's going to get the hell beaten out of him? What's going to happen? He's not going to make it far if he continues discord with The Miz.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
Despite all of his actions from earlier tonight, I do have to respect the long journey Daniel Bryan's taken to finally make it to WWE.
Well, Bryan is an internet darling who's excited for this opportunity, but he had no idea he was going to be facing the World Heavyweight Champion out of the gate.
There we go again.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
And Chris Jericho avoids the early pin.
Nope. To beat the Ayatollah of Rock and Roll, that's not going to...
There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
A wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this guy doing? Daniel Bryan with a suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking?
Hey, Daniel Bryan's looked all right at times in this match. I mean, he's been showing us why he's a world-renowned for his ground-and-pound attack.
World-renowned? What are you talking about? What world are you talking about? He's been on the independent scene. It's the first time he's ever been on television. This guy's a goof.
Look at The Miz ringside. I can just tell it might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
He's calling for it.
Don't you dare get up, man.
Guys, you're getting ahead of yourself. Look out. He's some sort of miracle.
Boy.
See, I told you.
Oh, boy.
This one's over now. Roll him into the walls of Jericho. Tap him out, Chris.
Bryan's trying to fight it.
Rolls through. What a counter by the technician, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, my God.
Heel hook is in.
Jericho's in trouble.
Jericho tried it. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He may have no choice.
He made it to the bottom rope.
You've got to be impressed, Michael, for what we're seeing from Daniel Bryan.
Did he win yet, Byron?
Daniel Bryan thinks he...
Oh, breaker!
You can't allow a veteran like Jericho any time to recover.
You're right, Corey. That was a rookie move. And now he's going to pay for it, Byron.
That very well may be the case, Michael.
This loser's going to lose again. Lion Tamer.
Can Bryan hold on?
Tap out, nerd.
You got your wish, Cole. Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel Bryan.
And listen, Miz has got to be so disappointed, and I don't blame him. Luck of the draw, Miz got this loser to be his protege, and now Miz a little bit of tough love here.
Tough love? Give me a break.
Tough love.
This is ridiculous.
Miz is obviously frustrated with his star pupil.
Oh, yeah, so you're frustrated, so that's okay. Now you can beat him up?
Yeah, start winning some matches, then you won't get beat up anymore.
That's ridiculous.
What disrespect me? Huh? I'm a champion.
Miz has lost his mind.
Lying on his back. Looking at the... Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart, he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drum. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States Champion.
Miz was saving himself.
No.
I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the Awesome One has won the tag titles with has ended up hating The Miz. Remember the night after Extreme Rules when the Big Show's KO punch ended Show Miz?
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
The two of you brought up Miz former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and The Miz's old tag partners? Just like Bryan, they were all jealous of The Miz. Oh, shoulder breaker!
This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other.
Corey, come on. The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan, he's a nerdy vegan. Bryan's got no chance here tonight.
He's going for it all. Look at this.
He's just so dominant.
The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can you relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat?
Michael may have ragged on Daniel Bryan's diet, but that quote-unquote nerdy vegan is WWE's most effective submission expert.
And The Miz is as crafty as the day is long. That makes for a pretty interesting confrontation.
Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1% chance I'll continue doing that show. What kind of weirdo would ever take advice from Daniel Bryan? That would be like a young announcer learning from you. He goes for the cover.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And a quick kick out from The Miz.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Daniel Bryan took the Miz's spot at SummerSlam last month, and if he keeps this up, he'll take the U.S. title too.
Byron, The Miz is the future of the WWE. He has to win tonight.
Bryan is not playing right now.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. The guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT.
The Miz showing how A-listers do things out there.
You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune. And Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight.
The Miz with a nice reversal.
Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior. Oh, no!
Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. Cover here. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Just needs to do more damage.
The Miz is doing all he can to damage Daniel Bryan, to negate that dangerous label lock.
I don't want to negate more than that. Bryan has submissions we haven't seen for years in WWE.
Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. Lapel lock, the lapel lock is in.
Got all of that one, that's for sure.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
He's trying to mangle his face here.
The Miz's grasp on the United States Championship is slowly slipping away.
No, Miz can't lose here tonight. Not like this. Here we go.
This is not going to end well for Daniel Bryan.
Ooh, what an uppercut. Flattens him with a clothesline. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Miz is calling for it. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Bryan is not playing right now.
Daniel Bryan is playing to the crowd when he should be taking care of business.
Back now inside the ring.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Ooh, what an uppercut.
And now he goes for it a second time. Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan. Incoming.
Counter here.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
The Miz is looking to end this.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Man, looked like the champ was...
Look at this. 1, 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
The Miz is showboating, but I'm not sure this occasion calls for it. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
This might be big. Now in full control.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Uh-oh, what's this? Daniel Bryan is in all kinds of trouble.
Stump pulling a leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Submission specialist, Daniel. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But can he follow up here?
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Oh, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind.
This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good.
Cradling the opposition now.
Which could spell trouble here, Cole.
No, reverses it.
Bell clap.
He wants no part of the outside.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
The bell lock, the bell lock is in.
Looks like Bryan's going to be our winner here, guys.
No, the ref's going to have to break this one up.
Phenomenal job by him getting to the ropes right there.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
So much for crowning a new champion tonight.
He's got him covered. 1. Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
He's still in this.
Lands a quick punch. The bell lock is in.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys. I think Daniel Bryan just secured this match.
He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion!
No, it can't be.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
That was a fluke. The Miz slipped and Daniel Bryan. We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the prime-time players on last week's Raw.
I can tell you it was no accident when Kane delivered a hateful choke slam on Bryan. It just so happened that Daniel landed on their opponent long enough to gain the pinfall. I can't foresee that being the outcome against the champions, though. You better stay right where he is.
Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about Little Jimmy's family. Portraits like Little Jimmy in a birthday party hat. Pretty fabulous.
Cole, I was reaching out to get R-Truth help for his imaginary delusion, but you're here enabling self-destructive behavior. We know what having imaginary friends well into adulthood can do to a person. We've seen what it's done to Saxton.
Well, I would have to refute that, okay? I'm a well-adjusted adult gentleman with many real-world friends, too. Thank you very much.
Gets him with a kick.
Well, if you're a believer in anger management therapy, then Dr. Shelby has done a great job with Kane and Daniel Bryan.
Well, what if I'm not a believer in anger management therapy? Mind you, therapy from some quack doctor that I'm pretty sure was certified on the internet, if at all.
Well, Corey, they are out here trying to work together right now. This is at least some testament to how much of an impact anger management has helped.
Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a team.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
We talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But what do you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts?
Kofi and Truth have held those titles for 5 months. It'd be ridiculous to think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry the tag team champions have.
So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year, too. I can't blame Daniel for feeling some stress.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He's a spinning ball of energy.
Wicked clothesline. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
R-Truth with a nice reversal.
Here comes.
This could be it, guys.
No telling how long he'll be able to keep this up.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These Yes Chance fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Hits with a clothesline. He drops the leg. You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the Yes Champ, but I don't have a problem with it. Kane wants to put this away. Tombstone pile driver. Nailed it.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion. Well, Daniel Bryan has his accolades as well.
Of course, Daniel Bryan. We've got a cover. A kick out, and he almost had him.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion, he did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's in a fragile state right now, and you bring up a moment where he was caught off guard and hit by a now out. Flawed brogue kick.
If he sticks this, he is done.
His chest may be black and blue after this. You know, I have to say, I've seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster. In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy, I think there are two different cases. Bryan had an emotional breakdown brought on by the WWE Universe, whereas Kane has just been sick and demented since birth.
Well, one of those things... For sure, they're both off the rocker in my estimation.
Great job, Dr. Cole.
He's a spinning ball of energy.
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic in a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor. But here we go.
Maybe a figment of your imagination, but little Jimmy hurts.
Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
The referee goes down hard.
What a win.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And Kane manages to reverse out of that one. He's focusing on the face now.
I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby isn't even a certified therapist. My sources on the health board say he dropped out of medical school to visit Tibet on some kind of spiritual excursion. That guy's a fraud.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Oh, man, Kane is really feeling the pressure. Wow, Kane is being controlled.
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
Watch out here. He's in control. Oh, here we go. Guys, when the...
Here comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Drop kick. Kingston's in trouble.
The
Kane
are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control. And now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a matter of time till this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging onto the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
And that's Kane off the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champions.
Oh, my God.
No way.
Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
What we just saw is two men in Kane and Daniel Bryan. Who can't stand each other, but now they're tag team champions.
Kane can't believe it. Daniel Bryan is celebrating.
No amount of therapy could have prepared the WWE Universe for this. This is going to be a disaster.
Can you imagine Kane and Daniel Bryan as tag team champions?
You don't have to imagine it. It's a reality.
And it's weird.
I guess anger management worked, well, at least somewhat, right?
Team champions! I am the tag team champions! I am the tag
And look at
team
this.
Can't even agree who the real champion is.
Well, it's both of them,
tag
Byron.
team champions! I am the tag team champions!
This is going to be interesting to watch. There's obviously no argument here. They both won the titles.
They can't even enjoy the victory together.
Oh, watch out.
The Big Red Machine certainly not pleased with the situation, but he can call himself one half of the tag team champions.
A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Tall order as he faces 9-time WWE Champion Randy Orton.
I'm not surprised that Randy Orton couldn't make it as a tag team partner for Daniel Bryan. He hasn't had the best track record with allies this year.
That's true, Byron. Orton put his neck out for the Big Show to help him and Sheamus take on the Shield at WrestleMania. That match ended with Big Show punching out both his partners. Right off the apron.
Oh, no.
You two gentlemen mentioned Orton's bad luck with tag partners. After Big Show's betrayal, Sheamus and Orton couldn't get along. It's a minor miracle that Orton helped Team Hell No beat the Shield.
Needless to say, I don't think we'll be seeing Orton teaming up with anyone in that locker room for quite some time after tonight.
Solid contact from Daniel Bryan.
Ouch.
We're seeing two favorites of the WWE Universe battle it out here, and it's fitting that the WWE Universe voted for this to be a street fight.
The hashtags have been trending all night on social media, but the people picked a street fight over a Falls Count Anywhere and a lumberjack match. I normally disagree with the people, but they made a good call here tonight.
Uh-oh. He's got the shoulders down.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Randy Orton kicks out quickly.
The Apex Predator stays in the hunt with that kick out.
Randy Orton has had rage issues, and Daniel Bryan is no stranger to anger management. Who has the advantage in a twisted match like this?
There's a world of difference between how Bryan and Orton process their anger. Orton's turned it into a Hall of Fame career. Bryan suffered some of his worst losses due to his...
This could be it. Cover. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Look out, Irish whip.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Here he goes. Coming up huge on that one.
There it is.
Daniel Bryan has been consumed with the idea that he's a weak link due to his performances in tag team competition as of late.
Well, Bryan tends to be consumed by just about every minor annoyance, but he did take the pin in 3 straight tag team championship losses to the Shield. Bringing back up Daniel Bryan as a weak link. Note that he's not sorry he let Kane down when he cost Team Hell No the tag titles, or that he failed Randy Orton in their quest for the tag titles. Bryan's just thinking about himself here.
Look, Bryan may have faltered in those matches, but Bryan was also the guy who got Seth Rollins to tap out for the Shield's first ever 6-man tag team loss. He can obviously be a team player, but right now, Bryan is out to prove he's a single superstar.
This rivalry between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton has been simmering for weeks and looks to violently explode during this street fight.
Bryan has been determined to show he can beat Orton. Last week on Raw, Randy Orton won the match via ref stoppage when Bryan injured his arm. Bryan got a countout win 4 days later on SmackDown, but he wants a definitive win over the Viper here tonight.
We recounted Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton's matches as of late. We thought it would be settled in tonight's opening match, but they brawled to a double disqualification.
Well, you won't see a count-out, DQ, or an injury in this match. One of these guys is going to be pinned or submitted at the conclusion of this street fight.
He's looking at it. Kick after kick.
Here's his moment, Michael. Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick. It's kind of a shame that Orton and Bryan are fighting tonight and that they will also be brawling with Kane in the Money in the Bank match, since those three men are the only trio to pin or submit the Shield in a six-man tag team match.
It's even more impressive.
Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me!
He tossed him like a sack of potatoes.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now. Look at this!
Here it comes. He's got him.
He's almost got him.
A street fight is apropos for Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, seen as both men will take part in the Money in the Bank ladder match in 3 weeks' time.
All the weapons we'll see Bryan and Orton sling tonight. Just a prelude to the unforgiving steel ladders at play in a Money in the Bank match. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Looking to finish things off. You two brought up the upcoming Money in the Bank match. Don't forget that Kane's in that match, too. I wonder if Bryan's going to be able to stay sane with so many agitating factors in play in that match.
I think Daniel Bryan will thrive, actually. He's won Money in the Bank more recently than Kane. Big move coming. Wait for it.
An impressive series of moves right there.
That has got to be it. Yeah, that was lightning quick.
Daniel Bryan has a major task ahead of him tonight. He's got to beat a man with just about every accolade on his resume in the form of Randy Orton.
Yeah, Corey, you're not kidding. Orton has held the Intercontinental Championship, the Tag Team Championship, he's won the Royal Rumble, and has been WWE Champion 9 times.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. We compared Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan's accolades before, and Daniel Bryan has a decent resume, too, as he's won Money in the Bank and has held the U.S. title, tag team titles, and the world title 1 time each.
That's just it, Cole. Bryan's had a taste of success. Orton's been feasting on it forever.
And here comes Orton.
He's trying to mangle his face here.
We saw Team Hell No dissolve last week on Raw as both Kane and Daniel Bryan turned their sights towards the WWE Championship.
Step one in that process is beating Randy Orton. Defeating a guy of Orton's stature puts you near the front of the line for title opportunities.
This one's going to leave a mark, guys. Going back to Kane and Daniel Bryan's breakup, it seemed cordial, but their paths could easily cross again if one of them attains the WWE Championship.
Yeah, that reminds me, Michael. Team Hell No didn't officially hug it out when they broke up. Things could be bad between Kane and Bryan. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan are both as tough as they come, and this is a matter of pride between both men. These are two guys who don't want to lose, especially to each other.
Look, we did see things get heated earlier tonight, but I think there's still a level of respect here. Neither is going to cheat to defeat the other. It's all about proving that you are the best.
Looking at it here.
Saxton,
jeez. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
through the table.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan are both as tough as they come, and this is a matter of pride between both men. These are two guys you don't want to lose. Especially to each other.
Look, we did see things get heated earlier tonight, but I think there's still a level of respect here. Neither is going to cheat to defeat the other. It's all about proving that you are the best. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Looking to finish things off.
Zach, here it is.
We've seen this before.
Surprises him with those kicks.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Daniel Bryan has a...
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
The Viper strikes again. I love it.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium.
Man, look at this. That's right, just keep going. When this guy's on, look out. There he goes again.
Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
We've seen this before.
He clearly has confidence in that move. Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Obviously putting a lot of stock in that maneuver.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw. He can't take much more.
Just driven down with such power, guys.
Going for it again.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
Locks in. What's Randy Orton gonna do?
Will the Viper tap out? Orton's in serious trouble.
Trying to drag himself to the ropes, but remember, the ropes aren't going to cause a break here.
Guys.
Because it's a street fight, and Orton with a kendo stick. Whoa!
Repeated strikes with a kendo stick. Orton wearing the weapon out on Daniel Bryan's body.
Just what the WWE's Apex Predator needs is a weapon.
It's all perfectly legal.
You will find absolutely, oh my God, no remorse whatsoever from Randy Orton.
All the frustration inside the Viper bubbling over. Orton's like a man possessed. This won't end well.
And he's got Bryan on the second rope. Randy Orton could be closing in on a victory. Oh, vintage Orton with a DDT.
I think that's the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Randy Orton seems to be preparing to go to that place.
Randy Orton is focused. Randy Orton could be closing in on victory.
Looking for the RKO. No.
Backslide by Bryan. Shoulders are down. Orton kicks out. Oh, and a kick by Daniel Bryan, and now kendo stick in hand. And Bryan unloading on Orton.
Bryan returning the favor.
At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here we go.
Can he finish him off here?
Oh, going for it! Going for it!
Got him with the S-lock.
This one's over, guys.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
He cinched it in. This will be the ultimate test to see if the cartilage will sustain this pressure and for how long.
He knows he's in trouble.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
He's playing with him now.
The end is near for him.
Nobody comes back from this.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now. Daniel Bryan using the kendo stick for leverage. And Orton taps out. Randy Orton taps out. What a win for Daniel Bryan. Career-defining win for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with one of the biggest victories of his career. And we knew it was going to be a physically grueling battle between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. And boy, does Bryan earn this.
Gotta give it up to him. Gotta give it up to Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's going to be feeling the effects of this one for some time.
Oh, hold on.
Orton offering a sign of respect.
That's what you love to see. Two great superstars, two great warriors displaying their mutual respect for each other.
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight.
That big elbow pad Cena sporting could become a target.
Daniel Bryan's a submission specialist. You know he's game planned for that elbow.
Something we'll have to keep an eye on.
Hooked up, and
he's lining him up.
Don't you dare get up, man.
Back in from the apron. Up and over with a suplex.
These are two men who are proud of who they are. Daniel Bryan calling John Cena a parody of a wrestler. And in turn, Cena saying Daniel doesn't belong in the same class as The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Batista, all men Cena has beaten. Daniel Bryan's been showing shades of his former mentor, Shawn Michaels, here tonight.
Well, Cena's very familiar with Michaels, but Bryan has a great striking game than HBK ever did.
On the topic of Cena and Bryan being proud superstars, pride is woven into the fabric of both men. And Daniel Bryan does not feel respected by John Cena. Daniel Bryan is hopefully on his way to greatness, but he's not at John Cena's level yet.
John's just trying to teach Daniel a lesson. What's Daniel catchphrase? Respect the beard? Respect in WWE is earned. Bryan should be hot right now, but only if he's good enough to take John Cena's title. Then he'll earn Cena's respect.
These two competed against each other 10 years ago on an episode of WWE Velocity. In a time before John Cena brought us into an era of ruthless aggression.
10 years is a very long time, Michael, and Daniel and John have been on a distinctively different path since that night.
Big move coming. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
Incredible.
Byron said these two have been on different journeys since they first met, Corey. Daniel Bryan believes his path has given him a deeper love for our sport.
Well, in Daniel's opinion, if John Cena were fired tomorrow, he'd go back to his mansion and his multi-million-dollar lifestyle and never wrestle again. If Daniel Bryan gets fired, and it has happened, if Bryan gets fired, you'll see him in every armory, every gymnasium that's filled with 30 people and a wrestling ring, because Daniel Bryan loves wrestling.
Going to the top, high risk.
Here he goes. The headbutt lands.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? And look at the quickness by Cena.
It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
Well, you can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat pole.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
He's almost got him.
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan, I do see where the chairman of the board's coming from. Daniel Bryan isn't the most well-kept superstar. He's a bit grungy. John Cena at least fits the prototype of a WWE champion a little bit more.
I think Daniel Bryan knows he doesn't have the look. He's not going to be starring in movies or be on a cereal box, but Daniel Bryan is a wrestler. That's who the WWE Universe wants as their champion.
Interesting quote from John Cena at the SummerSlam press conference this past Tuesday in L.A. John Cena told Daniel Bryan, and I quote, "You have an opportunity this Sunday not only to gain my respect, but will Daniel Bryan be the next Rock? Will he be the next John Cena? Or will he be the first Daniel Bryan?" Interesting quote from Cena as they head into this match.
When this guy's on, look out. A well-placed kick.
I want to answer John Cena's question from Tuesday's press conference. I think
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Amazing combination.
That has got to be it.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Guys, there's a stark difference in the accolades between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Bryan's never held the WWE Championship, while John Cena has held it 11 times.
Well, Daniel Bryan argues that John can't possibly be able to understand what he's feeling. How could Cena understand the hunger, understand the desire Daniel has to hold the WWE Championship just once?
He knows he's in trouble.
He's close to being done here.
Again, guys, John Cena is an 11-time WWE Champion. Daniel Bryan just wants it once. He wants to be the WWE Champion for one reason, and it's not for the fame or the glory. It's so everybody would know that whenever he steps foot in the ring, there is nobody better than...
He's going for the pin. Digging deep for a kick out.
Too early in the match to end it.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
I need to describe to you guys Daniel Bryan's disapproval of John Cena. Calling John Cena a parody, Daniel Bryan doesn't approve of John's look or how he acts. Calls John Cena an entertainer, not a wrestler.
Yeah, but Bryan's not the first guy to say it. John Cena's what's wrong with wrestling. To say, we've had enough of the 5 moves.
He might have it.
Incoming. Oh, I think this man means business.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Speaking of Bryan's disapproval of John Cena, Cena did get emotional on Raw a couple of weeks ago. John saying that, I'm not going to change for Daniel Bryan. I'm not going to change for anyone.
Cena's heard it all before. He's been in hostile environments. He's had his critics. But as long as there are still people who are loyal to John Cena will fight for them and be loyal to who he is. I'm so glad to see Triple H step up to be the referee tonight. He's been a big supporter of Daniel Bryan and only wants to see Daniel get a fair shot at the title tonight. Something I don't believe Mr. McMahon wants.
Triple H sees the drive in Daniel Bryan, and sure, he went over the boss's head when he inserted himself as a referee, but a match of this magnitude needs someone impartial, someone who's going to call it straight down the middle, and Triple H is that guy.
He's going for it all.
He has him right where he wants him.
The end is near for him.
Look out! He's making a statement here with this attack.
Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Amazing.
We can credit John Cena for handpicking Daniel Bryan for this opportunity tonight. Cena respecting Daniel as an athlete and competitor. He says Bryan is going to put up one hell of a fight tonight.
Look, let me decipher that for you. In John Cena code, put up one hell of a fight means I'm John Cena and you're going to lose. Because I'm the man around here. Cena chose Bryan because he wanted to ride the wave of Bryan's sudden popularity and give himself what he feels is an easy win.
There's a pin now. Digging deep for a kick out.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
That's how you wear down your opponent. I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at workers' school, that's for sure.
Could this be John Cena out-wrestling Daniel Bryan?
Cena proving he can wrestle with the best of them. He caught him slipping. Clothesline in the corner.
This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
He goes for the cover, and he's able to get out. Dangerous. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, no, he's taken down.
You know, I don't think he has much left.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Now that's how you make a statement.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
You can't teach that type of...
Out. Drop kick.
From a standing position. Awesome.
He's looking at it. That lands.
Here's his moment, Michael. Those eyes are telling a painful story right now. Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right now.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
Is he done? He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
Too quick for him there. And he lands the slam.
Look at this.
Beautiful. Looking for all the glory here. 1, 2. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
And the Cena Nation doing everything they can to keep John Cena in this match.
It's called the C-Nation, Byron. One word.
And that one drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
Putting it all on the line. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Look at this. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
What a collision. That should do it.
Ooh, John Cena may have it. Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
John Cena does it again.
John Cena out-wrestled Daniel Bryan.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Loyal to the WWE Universe, always loyal to who he is, John Cena, never changing for anyone. Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight.
Looks like he has other plans here.
I think he was just looking to soften him up a little here.
Interesting quote from John Cena at the SummerSlam press conference this past Tuesday in L.A. John Cena told Daniel Bryan, and I quote, "You have an opportunity this Sunday not only to gain my respect, but will Daniel Bryan be the next Rock? Will he be the next John Cena? Or will he be the first Daniel Bryan?" Interesting quote from Cena as they head into this match. Pinning predicament. Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet. Too early. I want to answer John Cena's question from Tuesday's press conference. I think Daniel Bryan's been on a road of defining himself. You see the excitement from the WWE Universe? It isn't too dissimilar to the rise we've seen with guys like The Rock and John Cena.
There's a different feeling to Bryan, though. Daniel's rise feels like it's coming from the underground, based around a guy, Daniel Bryan, who just wants to be the best at his job. And he's proud that his job is first and foremost
being a wrestler.
One thing I like about Triple H refereeing this match is the fact that the game is going to give some leeway. He's going to let these guys go. That's the way the WWE Universe wants it. I think that's the way both these superstars want it.
Triple H knows what it means to be in championship matches, to be the main event of SummerSlam. The importance of this night for not only Cena, but the career of Daniel Bryan.
He lets it go. Yeah, I wonder why.
It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
Now, you can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat pole.
Look at this. Go. Curious decision there, Michael.
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan, I do see where the chairman of the board's coming from. Daniel Bryan isn't the most well-kept superstar.